and welcome to your super speedy arms and legs Pilates. If you haven't met me before, my name is Emma. I am registered blind, so I do have a guide dog. Oh, he's gone. A guide dog called Archie that joins me for most of my classes because he comes with me everywhere, so you might hear him pitter-pattering around. But other than that, join me and we are going to start over on our front. So when you're ready, we're going to bring the hands underneath the shoulders, shoulder width apart, hands spread nice and wide, and the knees underneath the hips, hip distance apart. So if you need to adjust anything, add extra padding, come up onto the fist, then please do. But we're going to start with a lovely little cat stretch. So we're going to round the spine up, creating this lovely arch, drawing the belly button in, tucking the tail and the head under. And then extend through the spine, find length through the chest and the tailbone as you lift up. And I just want you to flow in and out of those two positions. Starting to breathe wide and fall into the rib cage. Starting to let the back release. Good, and then we're going to add a little bit more to it. So find a nice in-between, a nice flat back. And we're going to glide our right leg nice and long back behind us. And we're going to tuck the toes under. We're then going to do our cat stretch again here. So we're going to round the spine up. And then we're going to extend just, or come back to a flat back rather. So instead of extending, we go again round up. Now I am going to add a little bit more. So, as you round up on the next one, keep the right toes tucked under of the leg that's lengthened. But as you round up, draw the left knee that's on the floor in towards your chest, lifting the shin away from the floor, keeping the knee bent, and then lower back down, extend out. We go again, we press into the hands, we draw the belly button in, we feel the arms, the legs, the abs as we hug the knee in. And we lengthen out. So all we're really doing is rounding the spine up and the leg hugs in as tight as we can. And equally, you can do this with the leg on the floor. Now, if you want to add a little bit more to this, we're going to round the spine up, either hug that left knee in, lower back down to the floor, come back to a neutral spine, and then lift your right leg that's already lengthened off of the floor up to hip level. See if you can take it out to the right corner of your mat, squeeze it back to the center, drop it down, tuck the toes under, come back to your cat stretch, either lifting the knee or keeping it down. And we just keep flowing through. We lower down, we lift the back leg, we take it out to the side, back to center, we tuck the toes, and in between we can always sit back, give the wrists a little rotate. Just do 2 more for me. Breathing wide and fall into that rib cage. Good, and then when you're ready on that last one, we're going to step the right leg that was behind in between the hands. So the foot is planted in towards the floor, the knee is stacked on top of the ankle, and the back leg is still where it was, so the knee is underneath the hip. We're going to tuck the back toes under, which should be your left leg, and the right leg is planted into the floor. And we're going to lift the arms all the way up towards the ceiling and come up nice and tall. When you're ready, press into your, now this is where I'm going to wobble. Can I reach the wall? What I'm going to do, I'm going to shuffle over so I can actually reach the wall, because being blind, my balance isn't the best. We're going to push into the back leg and the front leg as we stand nice and tall. And we're going to squeeze our arms back behind us. Feel the shoulder blades draw together. And then we slowly bend the knees. So we come back to the floor with the back leg. Arms reach up by the sides of your ears. We push into the feet. We straighten the legs. We squeeze the arms back behind us. Palms facing back. We lower and lift. And we do that just a few more times. There's lovely control. We try to keep our back nice and lengthened. And we come up. On this last one, we're going to lower down about halfway or just above the mat. And we're just going to pulse. Arms up. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Lengthen through the upper body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower the back knee, lift nice and tall, and then stack one hand on top of the, or one forearm on top of the other. So you've created this box in front of the body. The legs are in the same position, and you're going to see if you can twist towards the leg that's in front, and then come back to center. So it's just the upper body that's rotating. You're trying to stay balanced as you twist. Imagine you've got books on your head. Just working a little bit of rotation. Just give me one more here. Come back to center. Reach the arms back up to the ceiling. Push up nice and tall and shift the weight onto that right leg that's in front. Really shift it forward so you're now hinging slightly forwards. The left leg, take it off of the mat so it can slide along the floor. Hopefully, if you've got wood floor, it might not work otherwise. You're going to bring your hands into prayer. So the palms come together. You send energy into the arms, relax the shoulders. And like I said, you're hinging forwards over that front leg. You now draw your back leg in, which is your left leg. So you're in this little crouch. You're in this kind of little squat. And then you slide the left leg out and back in. So it slides back behind you and in. So carry on with that. This front leg, this right leg, this is the one you should be feeling and working. The back leg is just sliding. We go free. Imagine the ceiling has dropped just above your head. So you don't want to bob up and down. 2, 1. We bring both legs in. So now we're in this lovely little crouch, both feet on the mat. Knees are slightly bent and you're sending your hips back. So it's like there's a chair behind you. You're trying to sit back onto it. From there, we're going to squeeze the arms back behind us, palms face up, and we're going to do little pulses. Roll the shoulders back and down, and we pulse up. Breathing in for 5 and out. So I'm hinging my upper body in a nice lengthened position over the legs. Knees are slightly bent. Keep the arms up, and we're going to do crisscross. One arm goes over, one arm goes over, under, and then we reach out to the side. So crisscross, crisscross. Stretch the arms out. Try to squeeze them in on top of one another. And we just breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5 and out. Good. When you're ready from here, stand nice and tall, roll the shoulders back and down. Now what we're going to do is do everything on the other leg but in reverse. So I'm going to turn around so I can have the other leg off of the mat. So it now should be the right leg that you're about to slide back. So we're going to sit back again into our invisible chair. Hands come into prayer. You can pray for the legs. You're going to be slightly bent with the knees, the feet are a bit grounded into the mat. You're going to keep the weight mainly on that left leg as you slide the right leg back and in. Back and in. The more you hinge forwards on that front leg, the more balance you will have as you slide your right leg back and in. For 4. Keep it light. You're sliding on the balls of the feet. 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg back. Lift nice and upright. I'm going to hold on to the wall again. You're going to have the left leg in front, the right leg back, the front leg you're on, your foot is flat, the back leg you're up on the balls of the feet, and you're going to bend the knees as your arms sweep up by the side of your ears. You should now have the knee stacked on top of the ankle of the front foot. The back knee is down on the floor. As you stand tall, you sweep your arms back behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades together. You lower down, arms lift above the head. Exhale as you stand tall, press into that front foot and the balls of the back leg as you lift up. I hope I'm making sense, by the way. Just keep breathing. On the next one, we're going to hover about halfway and we're just going to pulse it out here. 10, 9, I'm feeling it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the legs down. And when you're ready, we're going to come into our little twist. We're going to stack one arm on top of the other into our lovely box. Lift nice and upright. Left leg is still in front in that right angle. And we're going to do a little twist while I try to keep my balance and come back to center. Keeping those books nice and stacked on top of your head. Basically, I just wanted to add a little bit of rotation in because we all need a bit of rotation for the back It also gives us time to breathe and twist. And then when you're ready, bring the hands down towards the floor. Have I missed anything? I don't think so. No, we have. We got one more bit. We're going to sweep that leg back. So now we're on the hands and knees again. The right leg should be the one that stays in that right angle. The left leg reaches nice and long. When you're ready, tuck the toes under of that back leg, the left leg. I'm trying to be on, gosh, I'm well off of the mat here. And we're going to round into our lovely cat stretch, either keeping the back. No, you will keep the back leg on the floor, either keeping the right leg that's down at the minute, staying down, or in a minute you're going to hug it in. So we start in a nice flat back. We round the spine up, maybe we draw the knee in that's on the floor, hug the knee into the chest, take the weight into the hands and the ball of that back foot. You lower the knee down, you extend back out. And again, we round up. If you want to add that little bit more, we drop the leg down. We keep the back leg, left leg extended. We lift it up to hip level. We take it out to the side. We squeeze it back in. We lower, we tuck the toes, we round up again. And we just keep flowing. I'm going to leave you to do that for a minute. I feel like today, I don't know if anyone else gets this, days where you just feel a bit, I'm okay, but I feel like I'm struggling to explain things properly. I don't know, I'm needing to take more breaks. Yeah. I think I used to always think as a Pilates instructor, I need to be on top form all the time. I need to be able to do everything, and that's not the case. It's real life. And there's going to be loads of exercises I can't do very well. There's going to be times where I need to have a break. Good. When you're ready, finish with that last one. Draw the knee in, bring the feet together, open the knees, sit back into your child's pose. So you sit back towards your heels. You stretch the arms nice and long in front, let the head, let the chest come down to the mat. And take a minute just to breathe. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Maybe give the wrists a little rotate. And then slowly walk yourself up nice and to roll the shoulders back and down. Interlace the hands behind the head, let the chest lift forwards for a moment. And then roll the shoulders out and you're done. I hope that made some sort of sense. And I didn't look too bad on the mat, but there we go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please do give this a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.